is your reading, your bi-weekly reading, actually for December 1st through December 16th, 2016. You have some really fantastic cards here, and I really feel the energy, and I have been feeling that for you, I want to say for the last several months, but I still feel there is energy that is changing here, and I feel like Scorpios are coming into their time, into their divine time. I really feel like there is something that's going to occur that's going to bring in a lot of happiness. And I feel like there's a breakthrough here, and I'm getting a couple different things here. One, a breakthrough in regards to money. Like, I feel like there have been some challenges this past year in finances, and I feel like what's going to happen now is that's all going to change for the better. I just feel money coming in, and for quite a few of you, I feel it's a large sum. Now, or there's more work. I feel like there's more work also coming in, which also increases finances. I also feel like you're meeting up with someone, and I'm not sure if this is just someone from the past. It could be for some of you, somebody you knew, but really things didn't kick off the way you wanted them to. And I feel like there is a meeting, and then there is, I guess what I want to say, I feel like somebody's going to offer you something in regards to love. But I feel like you need to be patient. You're not just quite there, but yet it's coming in, and it's coming in gradually. I feel like it's coming in the way it should be coming in. And some of you, I feel like, have been worried about or worried about a Scorpio, or some of you Scorpios have been worried. And I believe it's, what I'm feeling is it's over a relationship. There were some bad tunes you had with someone also. One, it's been family. And I feel like both of you are gradually working on, getting a good vibration with each other again, getting into sync. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. I don't feel that it will. This person that you're probably syncing or trying to sync in peace with, I do feel there was an addiction issue or some codependent issue that stood between you. I do feel, however, there is some anger, too, that needs to be mellowed out and dissolved because I feel like it's still standing there in front of you, and which means to me, when I see it standing in front of you, it's still within you. But I feel like there's some traveling, too, and I feel like some of you may actually meet up with someone who isn't all that close to you as far as distance goes. And I just feel that maybe there might be too high of expectations here. So you just kind of, I think, need to meet up without expectations. And I feel like both of you won't be disappointed. But I feel there is still someone in your past emotionally that you need to let go of and you need to forgive. Because it's just, when I say forgive, it's just releasing that old build-up energy. Some of it may even just be subconscious or unconscious energy that is there and you're not aware of it, and it just needs to be flushed out, because I feel like that with that anger still there, that that it prevents you from moving forward like you should. But your time is coming, Scorpio, and so this is fantastic news. I feel for some of you, whether this be you looking in on Scorpio or this is Scorpio, there is a relationship, or there was a relationship, and I feel like one of you is really standing your ground, and the other one is kind of in plea mode. And what I mean by plea mode is they're trying to convince you that it wasn't their fault how this turned out to be. But as I'm listening in on this conversation, there was more that this person could have done. But I don't feel judging them or finding fault in them is going to make the relationship stronger. I think that you need to kind of continue to stand in your power, but at the same time, don't fall for the story, if you understand what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and pull some love cards for you. Just want to see what's going on here. In regards to love, what are the messages, Spirit, for Scorpio, December 1st through the 16th? Love. More love. Awesome love. Wow. Ooh. I'm feeling like someone's going to be invited to go away somewhere, or just go out. And I just feel like the chemistry's there. But I'm feeling like there are some trust issues here that need to be ironed out. Otherwise, they're going to stand in the way from you having a blissful time. So you need to make the effort to try to just trust and see the way the energy goes, rather than trying to control it by mistrusting or just feeling insecure about it. I do feel like the person that you're going with is, I got childhood love. I don't know. Some of you may actually be hooking up with someone that you loved in the past. But I'm also getting that for some of you, this is a new love. And I keep getting guided back to make the effort card. To me, this is the card that is, it's love that's worth taking a risk on. I feel like you are being guided to love this person. And I feel like this person's being guided to love you. So this is definitely a soulmate energy that I'm picking up for some of you Scorpios. Okay. I feel too that for some of you who are meeting new relationships, you're actually going to meet up with some that are professional and do very well regarding finances. I also feel like for some of you, money is important, and you're with a few relationships that maybe the person doesn't work or is having issues, even if it's their own belief system of not sharing financially some of the responsibility. You know, even going out. I'm just feeling like somebody's really tight here with the money. I'm just going to throw out a few of them. Yeah, there's the true love card. Yeah, it's a lot of passion. This is good. I'm a Scorpio too, so hey, hope this happens for me. But anyways, yeah, this is really good. I feel like just a lot of good, passionate love for the first 2 weeks in December. Now, we are having a Mercury retrograde, so you want to kind of watch your communication and, of course, transportation, because that's what Mercury governs, and it's moving backwards. It is going to be in a fire sign, Sagittarius. So, again, I'm feeling like clear out that energy, because during a Mercury retrograde, there might be some things that happen that may trigger your hot spots, as I call them. You know, somebody may be pushing your buttons, or you may be pushing their buttons. Either way it goes, you just want to be cautious with how you communicate. You know, take your time with it, and what you don't understand or what you think you misconceived, then, please make yourself clear. Repeat it back to them, whatever. So let me just kind of guide. Let's see what the guides have to say here for Scorpio, December 1st, 2016. Well, I'm getting a trip, okay? It looks like this is a long journey. So I don't know if okay, I don't know if you're going away for a long time or this is just, you know, quite a bit of distance that you're traveling. I feel, however, that you may run into some issues at the airport, and I'm getting more that this is happening wherever you're going to travel to. Don't mind my doodling, because this is kind of how, one of the ways I channel. I just thought I would invite you in on my board. I don't always use this. I can channel without it, but I thought it would be kind of interesting. And while I'm speaking about a Mercury retrograde, by the way, I'm feeling somebody has a muffler problem here with their car. And it's more into the main, I don't know what they call that, the main part here. It can be quite expensive. So you want to check that out. Don't let it rot out or, you know, fall to pieces. You know, especially under a Mercury retrograde, you might want to go ahead and check that out before the Mercury retrograde, because then it could wind up costing you more. But, okay, so the long trip and journey. I'm also getting here, I don't know why this came in, but someone who's having either a passport or visa problem. And is wondering if this is going to straighten itself out. You know, I feel that it will. I think you have to take further steps, though, in order to get this visa. I think that what's happening here is you're not able to prove either you're going to return to your country. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, you need more proof that you can that you're going to return your country. That's kind of, I guess, how it works. I know some things about that. I also feel like some of you, Canada came up here. So either you're leaving Canada or you're moving to Canada. I feel like that's a nice move. I feel like for maybe some of you, you're going for work. And I'm also feeling like some of you are going for love. Okay, let me just kind of erase this and see what else I'm getting here. Of course, it's mini. I'm not going to sit here and on this too long because I've got to move on. But something with passion here. I know we pulled this card. I guess it's lessons with passion. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Lessons with passion, or lesson with passion. Maybe there's somebody who loves you and maybe there's not enough compassion towards them. You know, sometimes when we're ready to move on, we don't think about the other person, how much they might be in pain. So I'm just feeling like somebody's been hurt and there hasn't been enough passion or compassion here towards the issue. That's what I'm feeling is issues there. Okay. What else is going on, Spirit, here? Quickly, what can I tell them? Okay, I'm going to make sure of what? I guess make sure that you're grateful for everything. I feel like this is another lesson here, to be grateful for everything so that you receive more to be grateful for. I'm getting a ship. Somebody taking a cruise? I feel there might be a cruise here. Wow. I feel it's going to be romantic. Oh, I'm getting somebody needs teeth work here. Yeah, this could get a little bit expensive. There's quite a bit of teeth work here. But for some of you, it might just be either a cavity, wisdom tooth, what else? Or there's a crown needed. Yeah, I feel like for some, it's going to be a bit expensive. But you know what? You can do this gradually, and there are payment plans for that. All right, I think I'm just going to close on this. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Thank you, Scorpio. Much love and blessings.